Welcome to My 411 San Diego. I'm Greg Stumm, joined in studios today by none other than soccer legend Brandi Chastain. Brandi, how are you doing this morning?
I am great, thank you.
Now, you're probably most well known as a member of the 1999 U.S. women's national team when you guys beat China here at the Rose Bowl. You actually scored the winning goal. But we're not here to talk about that specifically today. We're more focused on the NCAA Women's College Cup being played here at University of San Diego this weekend. And explain your involvement with that.
Well, I'm here not only because I love soccer and I love college sports, but I'm here as an ambassador to the Capital One Cup, which you can see over my right shoulder. It represents 39 men's and women's collegiate Division I sports. And basically it highlights all the championships that happen throughout the year. And cumulatively, points are earned for top 10 finishes. And there will be a champion on the men's side and on the women's side, and $400,000 will be given away in scholarship. And soccer is one of the first championships that will happen this fall. So the 4 teams that are participating this weekend at USD, Penn State, Florida State, UNC, and Stanford are right now in the top 10 and could earn more points to win that trophy.
So I know normally you do commentating, sports broadcasting for women's soccer specifically. Are you going to be doing that this weekend, or is it just kind of mingling with the fans? And
it's more enjoying the weekend,
okay.
But hopefully, if Julie Foudy invites me into the booth, if she's not taking too much room, she'll have me in there, for a few minutes.
How does the advisory board work? I know you've been for the Capital One advisory board for 3 years now, is that correct?
Yes, that's right.
And so there's basically an athlete, a professional or former professional athlete representing just different sports.
Right.
And you're obviously representing women's soccer.
That's right. So I get to be an ambassador, a goodwill ambassador basically for sports and women's soccer specifically. I get to be in the community. Like today, we'll be out at the stadium, at Torero Stadium. I get to interact with the people who are coming to go to the game at the fan zone. I get to act like a kid basically is what I do. And I get to share my love of college sports and soccer specifically, and Lisa Leslie, Jenny Finch, last year Robin Ventura, before he went on to manage I believe the White Sox. And it's just a feel-good group of people who have had collegiate experience going to championship weekends and basically just giving back and helping Capital One and the Capital One Cup get out into the mainstream and show how great college sports are and get the fans involved and make a big deal about it.
Let's talk about the cup back here.
Okay.
So you said it goes to the top ranking Division I men and women's sports programs.
Right.
But they're also awarded $400,000 in
Yes.
scholarships.
Yes.
That's huge for student athletes.
Absolutely, and I'm a parent now, and I understand how important an education is for our kids, and I had lived through that myself as an athlete. I think what gets me so excited about being an ambassador for the Capital One Cup is that Capital One recognizes not only the big sports that we hear about all the time, and you yourself playing lacrosse, lacrosse isn't splashed across the headlines of every paper,
right,
and isn't on ESPN all the time. So, but it didn't mean that you didn't work as hard as those other athletes. So I think recognizing 39 sports, different sports, water polo, lacrosse, cross country, field hockey, soccer, just to name a few, in the same kind of sentence as the big ones, means a lot. I think it validates what all of us athletes do on a regular basis every day at practice. And I love that. And I love that soccer gets to be one of the first sports that gets to earn points for their university. And I know USD, I think, is in the Elite 8 on the men's side, so that's also pretty good. It's going to be exciting. It's fun. When the championship's on the line, you get to see who has guts, who has composure, who has skill, so it's going to be awesome.
Okay, speaking of guts and composure, I want to end this on a fun note. Now, you and I have a similar celebratory dance.
Nice.
We both like to rip our shirts off at the very end after we score the winning goal.
Awesome. Are you going to do that now? That's what everybody asked me, so I figured I get to finally ask somebody else.
Well, I think it's probably not appropriate in the studio,
Okay.
but doesn't mean I don't want to.
So when you played lacrosse, that was your deal? How do you get it off over all
Exactly,
the pads?
all the pads and everything.
Yeah.
You just gotta strip it all off, throw the helmet, throw the gloves, elbow pads, and you're there.
I
Right?
like it.
It's
I like
the
it.
ultimate
I
celebration.
Like it. Excellent.
Okay, we're going to wrap it up. That's all the time we have for today's segment, but I want to thank you, Brandi, for joining us.
My pleasure.
And be sure to head out to USD at Torero Stadium this weekend to meet Brandi, get an autograph, learn how to do some penalty kicks, and just enjoy some good soccer. All right, San Diego, have a great weekend.